Good morning. Hello. My kitty cat spirit is here with us. Let's say it's all right. We're moving. She said moving, grooving. She said moving, grooving. My name is Shay. Welcome to 10 Minutes of Astrology. Today we're going to be talking about Chiron in Taurus from the year 2026 until 2030 something, 34. The thumbnail has like the last bit of Chiron and Taurus in there because I've been doing that recently. Anywho, this is a series that I've created so that I can let the world know what to look for and what's coming up and the themes that are going to be surrounding our future, because I can tell you your future, because that's what this is about. Anywho, Chiron, for those of you who don't know, aren't aware, haven't kept up, this is your first time watching, which, by the way, thank you so much. And to everybody who has been a new subscriber and follower, thank you. It has given me motivation to continue on. Chiron is the wounded healer in mythology. It is the person that would heal wounds and help heal wounds and teach how to heal wounds in others that they could not heal in themselves. Chiron was riddled with ailments, but would help warriors and other athletic gods how to heal or what to look for as far as their weak spots, and things to avoid within themselves, and could help other people see their strengths and weaknesses, but could not see their own. I am right at 10 minutes before I have to go to, I have a really long day at work today too. So if you need me to do this forever instead of go to work, I need help. Shake KMB hashtag. So moving forward, Chiron and Taurus. Now we're gonna get a sneak peek in 2026, and then we're fully gonna be there in 2027. Like I said, I think it's until 2034, but I'm gonna have to look back because I am not gonna multitask at this moment. So with Chiron in mind, let's move to talk about Taurus. Taurus is the bull of the zodiac. It is immovable, it is homebound, it is value centered. So, centered. With Chiron in Taurus, what are we helping other people heal that we are going to struggle with healing in ourselves? So, I believe that's going to be the home and the values. That's going to, and anytime we see anything in Taurus, you'll notice that you either have more infestations, or you're gonna have like animal-centered things, because it's a big creature in the home. It's a bull in the china shop vibe. That's what I always think of when I think of Taurus, is bull in the china shop vibes. Like, if the bull is standing still, you're fine. You have nothing to, they're not going. But as soon as they start moving, everything is moving. Everything is just shaking. And so what we are going to teach other people is how to cultivate a better home life. This is when I'm going to tell you to start growing that garden, to start being self-sufficient, to have the solar panel installation, to have the water stuff, filtration system in your home, to grow your own food, to farm your animal. Like, this is going to be that back to grassroots time that is going to be coming after all of the Aries stuff. I hope that it's not, we have to do all of that because war wiped out most everything. Of course, that's always a possibility. I am not discounting it with all the stuff that's going to be going into Aries. And in the later stages of the 2020s into the 2030s. Pluto is still going to be in Aquarius, so it's still going to be a lot of social activism, but I see a lot of stuff coming back to local. Like we did the big international thing with Pluto and Capricorn, and now things are starting to like we expanded so much because we got stuff going on in Jupiter too, that now we're like coming back. Like we did the out, and now we're and with Chiron and Taurus, it's coming back in. It's we did a lot of self work with Chiron and Aries, and this phase is we have perfected the routine, the implementation, and now it's taking it a step further, and it's self-sufficiency. So Taurus is also somewhat, not nearly as selfish as Aries, but it's still somewhat selfish. They still need to feel secure, especially with food. It could be that we're dealing more with food insecurity. It's either going to be food insecurity or food security. It's either going to be that we're going to feed everybody else and not ourselves, or there's not enough for anything to go around. So I want you to keep that somewhere, because I don't want to say feast or famine, but it kind of looks like feast or famine, which is why I really want to stress you have to have your stuff at home that you're food secure with, because I think it's going to be more important than you realize. I also want to bring up, because I want everybody to be financially prosperous, I think that the mushroom farming industry is going to take a giant leap. Even I've been trying to look into mushroom farm stocks. So I would definitely look into something that is going to, not that I think the monetary system is really going to stay as it is now in 2025 when I'm filming this, because there's going to be like financial banking stuff that also happens with some of the other planets. So I just want you to keep in mind that more animals, more creatures, more critters in the home. You got to have more food. Think more about how you're going to feed yourself, feed your family, and how you can help others do that as well. You may want to start a community garden if you can, but I think those are going to be the important themes of Chiron. And then as far as like mentally and emotionally, it's don't be too stuck, because Taurus can be really stubborn and really like steadfast. So don't get too lost in the weeds. Don't be too deep that you're immovable. So remember to just stay flexible with your thoughts and how you approach things. And this is also going to be a time where I'm a little concerned about people being too secluded. Also, because Taurus rules the nasal and allergy system and like the throat and all of that stuff, it may be something to do with masks coming back into play or allergies getting worse. Somewhere in here. My time has wrapped up very, very quickly. Remember to press every single button. I can give you a free 10-minute reading if you reach out and it's recorded for me to post. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, fam. Much love. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful life. Hit me up. Say hey in the comments so that I know you're watching. Let me know what you think. Bye.